Yes. Can you believe it? Episode 5.
Hey, we live.
What's
We
up,
live.
guys? We in here. We're always
Hello.
like doing like a little dance.
I think it's to get the nerves out. I'm like trying to like get it started, get the
Right.
energy
I think
right.
that's why I do it too. Just like, okay, let's go. It's like, let's do it's like a little shimmy.
Damas y caballeros,
Okay, let me
we here.
see. Oh, I wanted to do the banner.
Sunday kickback.
Hey guys, how are y'all? What's up? What's up?
Damas
What's
y
up?
caballeros, how we doing today?
We're so excited to be here.
As I'm eating my popcorn.
Ooh,
What
you
up,
eating like
y'all?
homemade popcorn or popcorn with like the local sugar popcorn?
This is the Senegalese brand, something like this.
Oh, let me see. Oh, I don't know if I've seen that.
What is it?
Oh,
Oh wait, here the
I
camera.
haven't seen bagged
Sinar.
popcorn.
In the oceans and stuff.
Mm.
But it's from Senegal.
So
I got like the little address and stuff.
Down here they haven't had peanut butter and jelly sandwiches. So the kids,
What you mean?
Titus and Kyoko, they want to
Oh, because they
sell.
used to, yeah.
Yes, yes. So Titus and Kyoko are going to sell peanut butter and jelly sandwiches, and we had Raw try one. It was his first. He's like they're used to putting like jelly on the bread, or they eat the peanut butter with like the bread, but they never thought about putting it together. So he tried the peanut butter and jelly sandwich for the first time yesterday, and he was like,
They eat. I didn't even think they ate peanut butter on bread.
"Oh, maybe no, maybe it's just jelly on bread." And then he said, "Because what do they put the peanut butter on?"
Peanut butter in the food.
Oh,
The
right.
food like mafe. Yeah, I was
Yeah.
like, wait, they have it on bread, but they put
No, they don't even put
that
it on bread.
Nutella on the bread. They put that
Yeah.
chocolate stuff on the bread though.
Right, exactly. That stuff we ain't
That's
never. I'm
true.
like, get away from that chocolate for breakfast.
Sugar
But yeah,
everywhere.
yes. But that's gonna be so funny. Like just seeing, because Rob was just like, man, like he called this morning. He ain't even up that early. He's like, can I get a peanut butter and jelly sandwich? I'm like, oh my god, that's hilarious.
Her Senegalese homeboy. So if y'all hear her talk
Yes.
about Ra, that's what she's talking about.
Yes, yeah, y'all should know Rob now. If y'all following me, y'all see him. Yes, my Senegalese day one.
Yes, he be hooking
Yes,
her up with all the connects.
yes.
So how was your week?
My week was awesome. My week has been good. I really just been like tunnel visioning into these classes that I'm starting because I'm trying to do like online and in person at the studio. So I feel like, and then I have, 3 birthdays this week. So we're getting ready for a birthday party. They don't know.
The babies.
I was laughing at myself today because I was like, I really do not be trying to stress myself out and tell the kids what we're doing ahead of time. They don't even know when they're having birthday parties. I don't have time for like, are we doing this? What are we doing? Like, so I just make it real simple.
Drive you crazy.
Yes.
Keep it on lock.
Yes. So I don't know. I know it's like last minute too. It's going to be on Thursday. I hope y'all can come. We're just going to go swim. So I don't know. I know it's kind of last minute.
Thursday. Well, y'all don't be having school. Y'all do your own school thing.
Oh, right. Are they not on break right now? Why is my phone going dead? This makes no sense.
Nah, they're not on break. Maybe the French schools be on break. I don't know. But no, they're not on break from what I know. For what break for what? I don't know. Is there a holiday?
Yeah, the kids here, they just started a break. Is it spring break maybe? I don't know.
I haven't heard it. I don't know. Do they get spring break? I don't even know. So maybe.
Look, this is super. I love this show because we're just talking like how we talk on the phone.
I be forgetting people be watching.
I almost forgot we were on this dang live for a second.
As I'm eating my popcorn.
Right. But I'm over here having malfunctions over here with this. My phone timer is going.
While you do that,
Yeah.
While you do that, I'll tell them about my week. My week was great, 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 great. We got new furniture.
Ooh.
Well,
Where did I get
new
it
to me.
from?
I don't even know, on the street somewhere.
Oh no.
We have been making stuff or getting stuff made, but it takes long, and you got to make them do one thing at a time, so you don't give them too much money, and then they finish the product, and then give them another assignment. So it's like, okay, I need my bookshelf, I need my desk, I need this
Right.
I need that thing built on the beds. What up, user 0, user 1? Hola. Um
Hey. Hola.
what's it called? I need the thing on the bed for the mosquito net. Like, it's like that, where
Oh
you can
yeah, the
have
net that
curtains on your
goes.
bed or whatever.
Uh-huh.
It's like the one where you can open it, like
Oh
it's
yeah.
a square. hmm
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
I want it to be like curtains, so you don't have to lift it up all the time when you get out the bed.
Oh. Oh, so you get someone to make it.
Yeah, I gotta get him to do. Hey, the homeboy said, "What's up?" Middle name, Mr. Mosley.
Hey.
CPT in the
Hey, how
house.
are you?
No, I need that thing that's like above the bed, and it looked like a curtain or
Mm.
whatever. No, this girl is not trying to come in my room right now, and I told her to go to bed. She better not. I got see through doors. I can see her.
She keep
Don't you
walking
dare come in
around.
here. Go lay down.
Oh,
She
yeah,
gonna start
see.
crying.
She like, Ma.
She's talking through the keyhole. I can't do it right now. Um, but anyway, so I got a dresser drawers, which they don't make. They got the armoire stuff going on here,
Yeah,
but I need drawers for my little stuff.
right. So you got
So I
them you
got
got them
the
made or
dresser
you bought
drawer.
them here?
Nah, somebody. It was a set that was for sale. So we got the
Oh.
little tables, the little, what is it? Tables on the side of the bed, and the bed.
Mm-hmm.
I got a bigger bed. So instead of like whatever full size or
Mm-hmm.
whatever we was cramped in, I got the big old king size. So now I could like lay out. It's great.
Yes.
So
Yes.
everything's getting organized. I had a whole bunch of stuff I didn't have nowhere to put it. So like little stuff just be on the floor. So I don't like,
Mm-hmm.
collecting
Mm-hmm.
dust. So
That's
everything
how it
got to
is,
be
like what I
inside
have in the
something.
closets. My bad.
Yes. Yeah.
So good to learn. Yeah, the closets, it makes it where
Yeah.
you end up having like these little piles of things you have to like get things to put
hmm
stuff in because we don't have no closets.
Yeah. I had an open closet. I thought it was gonna have a door. Like, we built the closet, but I thought
Yeah.
it was gonna have a door on it. But they didn't put a door, so it, like, dust and mosquitoes get in there. So we had
Oh.
to put um doors on it. So they made some glass doors to
Oh,
put on it,
cool.
so you can close it. So it looks nice. They did a really good
Ooh.
job. Just everything take
I
time,
can't wait to come
And I got
see it.
plants.
Huh?
I got indoor plants too. I love my indoor plants. I hope they don't
I
die.
seen that. They look so good in there.
Yeah. So that was exciting.
That's cool. Yes,
Yeah.
we love watching your upgrades and the whole.
Thank
I seen your
you.
story that said, was it a year ago? Yeah, a year ago, and it was like
Oh, we
nothing
was
compared to
building.
what
Yeah.
that's like. Oh my God, like that's always been the biggest shocker for me is how long it takes us to build things and make things in the States, and they be
Mhm.
start the building in 1 month and it be done 6 months later.
Mhm.
It's
Mhm.
amazing. eight
Mhm.
months tops.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
Yep. I'm blessed. I'm blessed.
Yes.
So, what we gonna do? We gonna get into it,
So, yes, let's
or
get
you got more
into
stuff
it.
going on? You got your little Do your plug. You got your woman band tree,
Yes,
woman.
the woman tree.
Your thing.
You said do your plug. Yes. Hopefully, yeah. If you guys want to come to the woman tree, if you're a woman, eventually I do want to have some things for men. That's a whole nother live I'm gonna do about prostate and the importance of men doing their thing too. But it's the woman
Good
tree.
stuff.
That's my brand. That's what my doula service is under and all that. And so I am teaching these courses. It's called Sensual Smai, It's a form of Smai Twai, which is African yoga, African Egyptian yoga. And so I'm teaching this routine that I believe every woman should do every single day. This routine has saved my life. It helped me get rid of my diastasis recti, like bloatedness, all these other things that
I need that.
prolapse and stuff. Yes, it's so needed. So I'm finally going to be teaching it online and in person. So I'm excited.
I need to take that because I have DR since my daughter, and it's a little better, but I didn't even know I was doing the wrong kinds of abdominal workouts. I was doing the stuff that I used to do before, back when I was doing sports, and so they said that was wrong. So I might have made it worse, not knowing.
Yep.
And then I gave up, and then I started back again trying to do the proper transverse abdominal. But I be watching the videos when you be dancing, and I try to do it, and I'm like, oh snap, this is a core workout, like all up in here. So I need to do like the belly dance. I need to do all them moves to get it, like, to get them muscles back together, because I thought they disappeared on me.
Right. And your journey is similar
hey lady,
to mine.
what up, K Swift?
Hey. Yeah, your journey is similar to mine, because I did the same thing. Like a few months after I had COAST, I was like, well, really all of them. I just started, but I didn't notice. I may have had it, but didn't notice it until after I had COAST. And I did all the wrong workouts, like all the crunches and all the like stuff. So I ended up making it worse, and it became so noticeable. And it was like the week that I was starting my courses again, I was going from Atlanta to Tulsa, teaching pretty much the same thing. And that first week of me starting that, my belly like blew up. So I'm like, what the hell? And so I had to go through this whole thing of learning how to do it. So I'm gonna talk about it tomorrow too. I'm gonna do a whole live, and I'm gonna do the routine. I'm gonna do like a preview of the routine, and then I'm gonna talk about it. So you guys tune in.
Good stuff.
Notifications.
Good stuff. I'm here for it.
So yes, let's get into it, y'all. We're going to talk about.
We got a topic for today.
Drum roll. No, I'm just playing.
we gotta do a. I think we should do a. What is that thing called? Before you say something, you be like a disclaimer. That thing.
Oh, okay, yes.
Because we're not talking about anybody in particular, and even if we were, it's all in love. Nobody's perfect. Nobody knows everything. You know. You have anything to add to that? I don't know what else to say, but you know.
No,
it's all about love. We don't want to hurt nobody's feelings and stuff. We just want to say things that may help people to learn. It's all in love.
And the purpose of this show is, it's REPAT, no cap. So we're going to discuss real things that take place, real experiences, real things that we have seen or we have done ourselves. And we're going to talk about them raw, uncensored. So, it's not to offend anyone. We're not talking down on anyone. It's just, like sis said, it's all about love. And the truth is that, like, we're in the middle of a migration. So these things that we're going to be sharing with y'all are like, they're needed. Like, they're things that we wish that we had heard or knew before we came. So just keep that in mind as we're, going through this.
Okay.
This discussion.
We're gonna ask y'all a question. I'm gonna ask y'all a question first before we get started. Can we be honest? And then put your little answer in there. And once I get the clear, we're gonna start.
Look, we should do that in the beginning of the show. Right? Can we be honest the whole show? Can
we keep it real with y'all?
Can we keep it 100?
You can go ahead and put a yes or no.
Yes or no.
That way we know if they're ready for this or not.
We don't know. Right.
We don't know. See or no. All the languages. Wow, or did it.
Right. Wow or did it. Right. And we already know that this discussion is going to be an ongoing discussion, because we're just going to, it's so long. And
it's always going to come up.
Yes.
Yes.
It is such a common topic.
I mean, if y'all don't want us to, we know cap, but if y'all don't want us to, we don't have to, you know what I'm saying? Like,
Yeah, because really the question is, the answer is y'all here. That's y'all wanted to be on it.
They should know. They should know. So I don't even have to wait for y'all answer because y'all already here. So that's answer enough, I guess.
Exactly.
All right. So today we talking about, without further ado, what we're gonna call it, the Motherland fantasy.
Yeah.
I like the way that sounds.
Motherland fantasy. Yes.
And I think we've all had it at one point or another. I mean, it's not nobody's fault. But it's based in a miseducation.
I'm going through all the things I thought in my head. I'm like, ooh yeah. Like
yes. Based on the I mean, we already know people have negative things that they believe or seem to feel about the continent anyway, because of what's being put out and what's emphasized in media and so forth. So like, you know, you see the kids, and back in the day when we was little, the Somalian kids with this big stomach or something like that, and the flies and all that. For $1 a day, you can feed, you know, those types of things. But there's also a flip side to that. And not only, like, I think people be trying to defend Africa, or they be trying to like really, you know, uplift in a way that's okay. So say I'm here for it. All right, we getting into it.
Okay.
People, I think there's a group of people of African descent that maybe not necessarily grew up in Africa, or you know, so the education, I'll say our, because I'm including myself, you know, our education is limited. So to you know, disassociate from all the negative terms, you know, mumbo jumbo, all the negative connotations and what is it called, derogatory and stuff like that. There's people who promote Africa, but it's in a fantasy type way. So the things that they think may or may not exist in current present day Africa, but I think some people, when they come or when they plan to come, they have these things. So you and I both do deal with, you know, consulting and things like that. So there's people who contact us or come visit us, or we run into, who you know, think that, like, yes, it's a great place. There's a lot of healing that comes with moving here for people that are, you know, descendants of slavery and all that stuff. But it's not like a magic pill you just take and just, I'm in Africa, everything is great. Or I'm in Africa, I'm gonna wear my hair natural. I'm gonna wear my hair natural and everything is just gonna be back like it was 500 years ago, or you know, something like that. And I think that people forget that, you know, the Africa that we were probably told about, that may have been passed down, the history that may have been passed down, was from centuries ago, and the reality is a lot different than what some people may fantasize about. I know for myself, I thought, in my mind, it was, I envisioned like incense burning, you know, head wraps and
drums playing,
maybe
everywhere you go,
braids, yes, braids and such. And so the first time I came, I think it was weaves was like popular, and like, you know, fair skin type of stuff, makeup, whatever. And I was just like, oh, okay. But I think there's people who feel like, oh yeah, I'm gonna come back and be one with nature, and they might come back to a city, and nobody else is on that in the city that you're in. And you're thinking like, why they don't do this, or why they trying to be like the foreign people, or why, you know. And so I think there's certain people that may be in for a rude awakening when they come.
Hey.
Sharice. Hey, Sharice, what's up? That's my homegirl in Cameroon.
Oh, hey.
REPAT's in the house. Yeah.
REPAT.
But so what do you think, before I go on? What do you think about the topic?
So, yeah, definitely. Like you hit it there. Like we definitely come with these expectations. And it's not like, I think this was a huge thing that we talked about too before we started the show, like normalizing the fact that things like we're not talking about it being bad because we obviously agree that it's better than America for us personally, most definitely, like 1,000,000% without a doubt, there's no question. But it is not like, just like you said, like taking this pill and then everything is good. It's still like, this is the world still. Like people come here and think that like Africans are like, there's no scamming, there's no, just no negative, no one's jealous, there's no type of like everything. Yeah, like it's still the world. Like we're still in the same. Yes, it's still humans. So it's like, it's okay. Like we want to normalize things being not bad, but not perfect, like not heaven, like it's okay. It doesn't mean that this is the worst place and you want to go through all these complaints all day. And, it just depends on whatever you want, versus this place or wherever you're from or whatever. But yeah, like we definitely come with this fantasy and then it's like we're disappointed and we're hating it or we're, whatever, whenever the place doesn't reach up to our fantasy, our expectations that we had.
We come with this exactly, and that was perfect what you said about we expect perfection or something, like some kind of what is that word? I can't speak English today, guys. I don't know what's my brain, but not paradise. What is the word?
Oh,
y'all know what I'm trying to say.
Fantasy?
Like we're just huh?
Oh, well, not fantasy. Like a
not fantasy.
Like
we expect it to be this oasis or one of those
oasis.
words.
Okay, yeah.
Like where everything is just great. And
yeah, like heaven. It's just perfect.
And we expect people might expect everybody here to use shea butter. People might expect everybody here to use the African black soap. Yeah. They may expect everybody to be playing drums and be like, "Oh, you don't know how to play drums?" Like I know somebody who loves African history and is a fanatic when it comes to that stuff. And he will sit down and talk to you for hours about it, and it's just like, I don't know. And he's like, this tribe came from this tribe, and this tribe was originally this, and they was all together into this. And so, I was like, dude, you gotta come here and visit or whatever. Yeah, I want to find this tribe and talk to some people and feel like, I'm like, well, he's like, do you know anybody from this tribe? And I was like, well, they be walking around with the cows and stuff. I don't talk to them, like, I don't know. You could probably try to talk to them about the history of their tribe if you want to, but I don't know. They're just like teenagers who walk the cattle around. Like, I don't really think they'll be interested in that. But I can't really tell him that. I'm just like, okay, and then he'll ask, oh, ask your husband if the crew people and the this people and the that people, and I'm just like, I don't know. I didn't study that. Like, you would have to be a professor. But I think the expectation is that it's your history. You should know. You know what I mean? But it's not his history. He's like a different tribe and different family.
Like, it's totally different. And then there's like that textbook, that textbook view versus like really coming here and being here and experiencing it. It's totally different. I think utopia, is that the word you was looking for?
Yes, that was it. That was it. Thank you, K Swift. See, y'all be helping me. I got too many languages in my head. I be flipping back and forth. And
oh my God, I know what you mean.
So
because I be speaking my little French to my American friends. Like, I told them, sorry. Like, but
so this comment that I'm reading right here is exactly is the diagnosis of Sarah, the homie Sarah. It's you are preaching. Yes, this right here. So it's a coping mechanism. So she's talking about a foster kid who dreams of being reunited with family. This right here. So we are what you call bastardized or whatever. We orphans, right? We don't know nothing about. So we make up this, not made up, but like we kind of hone in and focus on this one narrative that we all came from kings and queens and this and this.
Yeah.
So you think when you're gonna come back, I'm gonna see my mommy and daddy again, and they're gonna be kings and queens. And you come back, and they sitting on a corner with some some nice herbs going, and and you're like, wait, they doing the same thing that Pookie and Ray Ray is doing. Like, this can't be. I get messes
Right.
with your the image that you had, that you created, and
Yeah.
it is a survival. It's a coping mechanism for real, because
Yeah.
we are orphans, and I think that we don't often realize that we are, and there's a void there. And I think it's only natural that we'll be searching for something. All of us are kind of
Yeah.
searching as diasporans who don't know where we come from in our exact families and stuff. And it's like, where do we come from? And so to have a story, when we grow up in the States, if you go to a school, everybody's from somewhere. My parents are from Thailand. They came
Yeah.
over on the boat.
Right.
My
Exactly.
parents are from Nicaragua, and you just sitting there like, my parents came from Texas and moved to
Right.
LA, and whatever. And so you have this feeling of well, I used to anyway. I used to feel left out like a mug. That's why I was learning so many languages, because I didn't know where to go, who to be. Like, I wanted some kind of rich
Yeah.
and
To
culture and
connection.
stuff. So people do different things, like trying to connect, and I think that we miss the mark. Uh, it's not something that I guess can be remedied without coming here. So I think people got to come to
I
kind of
agree. Yep.
see the reality. You can't,
Yep.
you will never know if you're not here. But I think people think
Mm-hmm.
they're gonna come here and do the traditional dances and stuff, and it's like, those old dances they don't be doing. They got
Yeah.
new dances. Like,
Yeah. Yeah.
they got
Right.
new dance to come out with every music video. They got a new dance, so they may not
Right.
even know this ancient, and they might not even know the history of the djembe, or they may not even know the like all the
Mm-hmm.
stuff that a lot of us try to like study on and be expert. Like, I know this, I know that. Like,
Right. And be
you
totally off of
come,
what's about to happen. Yeah.
Ryan ain't playing no djembe.
Right. Right. No, that's real.
Yeah.
That's real. It definitely is that. And I think even like vacationing for a little while. I mean, you'll get the reality, but this is even more so for people that come to live here, because it's even different when you come to visit for a week or two. You'll go to the
Mm-hmm.
hotels and the super nice places, and you'll stay at the Radisson and stuff like that. And then living here though, it's different. It is a big difference.
Mm-hmm.
Like you get to see the reality, the not so vacation, not so touristy part of it. And yeah, I think
People are people.
right. And maybe we should go, like, so we can go into detail of like those, like, what are those things that we have that we have those expectations about. Like, I've seen one about the food. No, no, no. I don't even
Mm-hmm.
want to say food. I want to talk about the price of things. Like how we think that you can come to Africa and buy. I mean, again, not connecting that Africa as a continent with a whole bunch of little countries. We act like it's one little country. And it's like you
Mm-hmm.
can come to Africa and you can just buy a house for $300, and then people come to the country because there's these different countries here, and then they're like, "What? I can't get the house for $500?" Like, no, like things are still quality. It's quality here. Not everything is super cheap. It's way more
Mm-hmm.
affordable than America in so many ways, but not everything is like that. So that's a big
And
point
see,
that I see.
yeah, I think, and to your point, I think we don't realize how limited our knowledge and exposure is. Just because we grew up with Nigerians or whatever, don't mean that we know all of Africa. I had a distant relative, contact me, and
Mm-hmm.
was trying to maybe start some endeavor, and they wanted to export stuff from here,
Oh,
but they
sorry.
didn't know what.
Uh-huh.
Hmm. And they were like, okay, maybe some jewelry and stuff. And I was like, well, people here wear gold, so I don't know if you want to be in the gold
Right.
mining business or whatever. Like, but I think they were thinking that the same type of jewelry that they sell at the African marketplace in the States, you know, every at the
Oh,
fair or whatever. You know, the stuff
right,
that they sell, like the tourist people here and nobody wears.
right.
So
Yeah.
like, you know, the jewelry that'll have like this kind of material on the
Hold on, wait. I'm
jewelry,
sorry, because
or
I didn't even realize that. Like, yeah, no one wears that. Like, I'm like the only one. Like, I'm the only one that's like buying. I'm like collecting. The jewelry is everywhere. I have like collections of like, and no, the
the
locals
cowrie
do not
shells.
wear that jewelry.
Wait, do I have it? Hold on. Let me see. These things. Let me see. Where is it? These things.
Yes, the crowies.
We be
Like,
making
we love
earrings
us
out
some
of
crowies.
these
Are
things.
those earrings?
That's old to them. They don't do that no more.
Right.
Huh?
I didn't even realize that. That's so true.
Oh,
It's
I'm reading this.
definitely to ship out and to sell to the tourists whenever they come.
This comment is real too, the one you highlighted, because same thing
Okay.
happened to me. I've been thinking I'm straight like anywhere I go, because people don't operate in a energy of like fear. I'm thinking
Mm-hmm.
everything's straight, but not knowing, you know, certain stuff do go down. Like I think Amadou was worried about me driving at night because he was like, you know, so I'm like, it's a little neighborhood. I'm like, what's gonna happen? You know, there's police everywhere. But he's like, nah, you know, some people can stop you and not be police, or you know, he's like, certain things do happen. He's like, it's not every
Right.
day, so it don't be sensationalized in the news, or don't it's not something people talk about every day. Like, oh, did you
Mm-hmm.
hear that stuff? Like they don't harp on stuff. Something happen and then
Right.
it's over. So you don't feel the fear
Yeah.
like you would where we come from. So I'm thinking, let's go to the beach at night and have a picnic or whatever. He's like, nah, you don't know who be at the beach at night. And I'm like, what you mean? Who? Like, what's gonna happen? I'm thinking, if y'all ain't no guns, like, what's the danger? You
Right.
know,
Like y'all can't shoot us. So what's the big no?
but that's our American mind thinking like there's
Yeah.
only one form of danger, because there do be other forms of danger that
Yes.
you
And
don't even
I
want to let. You
still,
know,
because I'm already like myself was stuck in New York City riding the train at night because I like to be out at night. So people was like, you're crazy in here. So I get it. So for me, I definitely have to remember, I have to like remind myself, like, okay, it's still real here. It's not as crazy, but it's still
mm-hmm.
real here. Like we're still in the world.
Can't believe this girl is not asleep. This is a problem. I gotta wake her up for school tomorrow.
Yasin.
No, man. And her other
She
parent needs to be
other
healing.
parent. Where is
Come on,
Amadu?
man.
Who's her other
I can't get an hour, yo. But
parent?
but yeah, like I think that like sometimes I'll be like, I just wish certain people could come, or even if they've been here, I wish they could stay here for a little while instead of just visiting and be like, yeah, I
Me
bought
too.
all my souvenirs. I bought all my souvenirs and I'm going back and I'm gonna tell people how it was,
It
and it
was
was
so
so,
great. It was
you
yeah.
know, I was grounded and I was and yes, that's all very true stuff. But it's like the other stuff that we do, like the habits and stuff that we do need to shed and the lessons that we do need to learn, like it don't feel pretty all the time. It's a lot of
Mm-hmm.
growing pains that come with adjusting to certain things. There's a
Woo!
lot of beautiful things. Yes,
I can do a
there's a
Holy
lot.
Ghost dance. Like when I say
Yes.
I have grown, like growth be like this, and then me coming here,
Mm-hmm.
growth was like this. Like
Woo! It's another level, and it's like you don't even like it when it's happening. But then after you come out of certain experiences, you're like, whoa, was I really that like selfish, ungrateful, insert whatever word it was, you
right,
know, impatient, what have you. And it's like those are the things. It's not this. You know what I'm saying? It's not
right,
the little shells and the beads and stuff. Like
right, and
that
the
ain't it.
balloons, right.
That's just surface level stuff, you know.
Mm-hmm.
But I think people expect people to know about the benefits of the ancient medicines or the natural stuff. Please close my door. If you need
Yes.
anything, your dad is there.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, anyway, but like we expect people to know the benefits and stuff, and I think a lot of people will find it surprising that people will run straight to the pharmacy before they do
Yes.
whatever with the mango leaves and the aloe vera and the stuff. and certain things we probably don't think that, you know, people, we don't expect them to have evolved, you know what I mean? Like they should be doing the old stuff. They should know that that's better what they used to do than, you know, but yeah, I think
so let's talk about the
go ahead, break
pharmacy.
it down, break it down. Please do. Please do.
I wanted to talk about the pharmacy. Just coming here as a naturopathic healer, that was a shocker for me. I was like, okay, it's Africa. I know it's modern Africa, but it's Senegal, it's Africa. So there's herbs here. So I'm about to be herbed up, and I'm gonna be having, like, just like I was in the States, like I have to have my medicine cabinet, all my herbs. And when we got here, in Costano had a reaction to, it's like a condition that they have.
I remember
yes,
and
his eyes were closed shut. He could not open his eyes. And the last thing I want to do is go to the pharmacy. So
I thought you was crazy because that looked scary to me. I was like, I don't know, man.
Right.
If they don't have what you need.
Right. Everybody was like, you should go to the pharmacy. And I even met a girl from here who was like, she's a natural healer, so she could help me. And I'm like, okay, cool. Like, tell me what you know. And she's like, no, like, I mean, like sound bowl healing. Like, you need to go to the pharmacy. I'm like, I absolutely cannot go to the pharmacy. So I ended up, you know, using my essential oils, and it healed in like 2 days. But that's what really made me, like, after that, I started speaking with so many people that were like, wow, like we need your natural medicine help. You know, like we're going to the pharmacy. It's a pharmacy on every corner. And they really don't know, even though they have it here.
Lit up
they don't
pharmacy,
have the knowledge.
Lit up like this. Blink, 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 blink.
Right.
Blink,
It looked
blink,
like right. It looked like 7-Eleven. It looked like 7-Eleven.
Like, please come. Yeah, even I remember I had asked my mother-in-law and my sister-in-law, who were nurses and stuff, and they was like, she needs to get this medication, won't, and like, what is she doing? And I'm like, no, she don't want that. And they were like, huh? What's wrong with her?
Oh my God, yes, because you the reason the way that I got the Kalita Silver, right? It was like your brother-in-law or something that came down here, and I was like, I need the Kalita Silver, like yes. But thank God I came down here with those oils, and it fixed it within like 2 days. He could open his eyes, and it really opened my eyes to see how much people are here. Because I was asking locals, and they were just like, there's no other remedy except for that. So I was like, okay, I can see that it's something that is needed here. It's the total opposite, because it's different. It's not, 50 years ago, 100 years ago, Africa.
Right. Everything is not natural. Everything is not non-GMO. Everything is not non-processed. Like, people got jobs, people got lives, they got stuff to do. Like, they don't have time to be peeling potatoes all the time. Sometimes,
Yeah.
Hey, they gonna buy the fries, the freezer fries.
Exactly. Right. Now it definitely are. Let's disclaim that, because it does have less chemicals than America. There aren't chemtrails in the sky. There, but yeah, the point is that it's not always to perfection. There's a lot of sugar intake here, lots of breads, lots of rice. It's not always, everybody's eating mangoes off the tree all day.
That white sugar though.
The white
we
sugar.
Gotta get rid of it.
Yes, they love the white sugar. Yes,
that's why I don't drink the tea.
Like even for us, and a lot of vegans that come through here, I noticed that we have a hard time like transitioning. Like we have all the almost 10 years now that the kids and I have been on our health lifestyle. This is when we moved here, it was the worst that we've eaten like ever, because we didn't know like where to go and where to get stuff. We were like at the Brioche Dorty eating croissants every day, spaghetti and croissants. And so, so it is like, you don't have that good access to junk food, but say it again.
I said the bread, the baguette they eat every day.
Yes.
And yeah, I'm very, and I have people cooking for me, so it's very hard to like change how they cook and be like, okay, can you use this peanut oil instead of this?
I know, that's what I'm doing with right now.
Yeah.
Because we started getting a cook. Remember we was talking about that. So we
good.
we
glad.
got somebody, but it's like, I need you to do this and that.
you have to be forceful with it. And what I noticed, what I'm gonna do this is like he'll always use my health condition to tell them, like, so it's not like you doing it wrong. He's like, I'm like, why are you blaming me though, like for real? But
Right.
he's like, okay, can you use like half the oil that you use because she have high blood pressure? Can you use peanut oil? You know, they'll go to the market or they'll go down the street and buy oil. And he's like, you need to use the peanut oil because she have high blood pressure and stuff, and very little salt, and everything is blamed on me. So I feel like this delicate flower, but it's
He's
like, I mean, hey,
I love
you
it.
know,
That's a
because
good strategy.
otherwise it comes off as like you don't like the way I cook, like, and I know it's good or whatever. But like the Jimbo, whatever, the cube stuff, none of that. He's like, nah, she have that. So
yes, all that MSG and all that extra iodized salt and stuff. Yes.
So I just wish, like, what we do is we do lunch, and most of the time dinner I'll make, but they may prep some of the stuff or help me make dinner or make enough. But what I really want to start doing, that's why my garden, I need to really get it closed up for the dogs not to mess with it, because I need like collard greens, I need greens, I need kale, I need my own stuff so that I could eat a little better. Like my blood pressure hasn't been good since I got back from the States. Part of that might be because of the flight, I don't know. But either way, I still, part of the reason why I'm here is to have time to take care of myself. And I'm trying to look this good when I'm 95. So
that's right.
I want
yes, that's why I was like we ate the
get it together.
we just
I gotta take your class too.
Yes, you have to. We're gonna talk about that. So Larita and Unique is doing it with me like early. So I'm gonna tell you about it so you can like come in and just
for sure. For sure. Yes, we will.
Yeah, because that's the thing, like all that rice consumption and stuff. I was like, yeah, we gotta do something else, y'all. But it's like, it's still healthier and it's really filling. It's super affordable. It's saving my life. Like me just not even having to be in the kitchen all day. So we just have to.
I'm glad you need that, especially with all the mouths you be feeding. Right. I don't know how you do it.
18 kids, yeah.
You gotta feed them. Somebody gotta clean up, then feed them again. Right. Woo, that's a lot of food.
Right. Yes.
I seen your cooking video, by the way.
Oh, yes.
The one you made. What was it? I don't know what you made. It was like beans. It was like 5-course meal.
Yeah, it was beans and okra.
Okra.
It was my grandma's recipe.
Okay. And you had something else with the palm oil that was red. I don't know. That's what you put that in the beans.
Oh, right. The palm oil.
Well, I seen when you was sauteing with the palm oil, but that wasn't okra. That was that was like just onions.
I had poured the okra in there afterwards, but that was like the flavor, and then I poured it in the beans.
Oh, okay. Palm oil. Go ahead, girl.
I can't believe you hadn't had fried okra. Now we supposed to talk about food, y'all.
No, they don't be selling okra in California like that.
Oh my God. I was like, oh, this must be the Oklahoma in me. I did not know that. That's the thing. I thought all the Americans had.
Hold on, let me close this door before mosquitoes be coming.
Okay. I'm gonna get to some comments while you're doing it. Yes, I'm so glad you are very excited about the womb classes. Tune in tomorrow, you guys. I don't have a specific time because I'm part Senegalese. So I'm not even going I didn't put a time, but it'll probably be around the same time tomorrow. And I'm going to do a preview of the routine and we are going to talk about it. I'm going to give y'all's life, tell y'all what y'all already know. Like we're going to get it together. So I'm excited too. And then what's this question? I'm probably late on the, sorry y'all. Let me see. The same here. Pharmacies are everywhere. Yeah. Oh, my bad. I'm just going through the comments real quick, y'all, so we can kind of.
Yeah, let me see.
Yeah, that's true. There is a pharmacy on every corner in the States too. It's nice.
Man, I was going to. I was going to somebody's house, a lady who just moved here, and Amadou was like, okay, when you get to the pharmacy, turn left. And so I passed the pharmacy, I turned left, and I was like, wait, it's another pharmacy. I know I gotta turn. It was like two pharmacies on the like as the landmarks on the way. I'm like, wait a minute, which one? Because they
Right.
like literally, but they want to make sure you can get your drugs without
Yes.
no excuse.
Right. What I will say about the pharmacy is I like that they have some natural stuff there. Like they have some medicines that
Mm-hmm.
are natural, like just straight herbs and stuff. Like you never find that in the pharmacy, like very, very
They do?
rarely. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. I've had a
Oh.
couple of clients that had to get stuff because when there's certain things here that I can't get from the States, and I'll try to look for the alternative. So I'll have somebody like look it
Mm-hmm.
up in French. And there's been a few things that have been just herbal infused. Because they have the natural hospital here too. The place I went to on my
Mm-hmm.
one of my videos. Mm-hmm. So maybe they get it
Oh,
from there.
I saw that video. I saw that
Mm-hmm.
video. You went with Ra, and they were doing. I forget what they were doing to you, but
Yeah, right. It was everybody's
yeah,
like, what were they doing to you?
it looked weird. I was like,
It
okay,
looked
it's
weird.
different. It's
I'm
different.
like, I'm just standing there. He's like chopping on my chest and stuff. Like he was like checking the mucus in my
Mm.
body. I had a lot of mucus that I was
Oh, I need
exposed.
to get that out too.
Yes, the
Yeah, I
cleanse.
gotta get on the health tip, like for real, because
I'm telling you,
I think
this class, huh?
I gained like 3 pounds at least from 1 week of being in the States. Like it's crazy. I mean, I was really bad, but it's still at the same time. Like, yeah. So I gotta
Got a
get my stuff
phone
together.
call.
Hmm.
No.
No, oh
So
my
even
gosh,
when somebody
guys.
calls me in WhatsApp, okay, y'all just wait because I know there's a way.
Oh wow. Okay, so for you guys who don't
I
know what
always have
happened just
faith
now,
that this is gonna fix itself.
Daylight can't hear us. We can hear her, and y'all can hear me. Y'all can hear us, but this lady over here, she can't she can't hear us because somebody called on the phone. That's why I'll be using my computer. But she got some technical difficulties, so we're gonna try to see if we can fix it. In the meantime, I guess y'all can still hear me, I think, or y'all would have said something. Let me go through the comments that I didn't see. Okay, Keshmani Anderson. Yes, this is the vibe. Sunday vibe. You ain't know. You ain't know. Let's see. The dances are still done, but it's in the village or at a presentation, funeral, wedding, sabbat. It's not a folk dance, so it changes with the time. People think there's drumming and dancing all day. Cherie says people seem to forget that Africa, yeah, it's a continent. They definitely do forget that because we come from the States and there's. Oh, can you hear me? Oh no, you can't. I hear you. I hear you. But anyway. I'm just going through. I'm going through the comments. Let me see. Oh, she private chatted me. Hold on, y'all.
What
Can
kind
you
of
mute and unmute?
technology? We are in the 21st century here. This should not be happening.
Okay.
My phone is
I
on Do
muted
Not
and
Disturb.
unmuted.
This just shouldn't be a
Please.
thing just because I got a phone call.
I was. Oh, I was talking to the
You
people.
remember last time you like muted and unmuted your mic, and then we like did that 3 times and it came in.
All right. I muted and unmuted. No. Okay.
This is horrible,
I
guys. We
muted
were
and
talking about
unmuted.
food. No.
Let me see. Pharmacies everywhere. YouTube.
Mute.
Protein 2 weeks stretching. Let's see.
So lame. You want to just, we ain't got no choice but to stop and
Oh,
then go back in. Okay.
yeah, we can
I
do that.
know. Like you guys can hear me fine, but I cannot hear her every time a phone call comes in. This
Mm-hmm.
problem has got to be solved. Like I'm gonna have to do some YouTube
Yes.
research on this.
Okay, so y'all, we can get Daylight a second
No, the
phone.
mute is off. Like when a phone call comes in, it goes silent.
Mm-hmm.
But there was that one time that it fixed itself.
Yeah, the one time it came back on.
Okay, you want to do it again? Okay. Okay, guys, we'll be right back. 2 seconds.
All right.